Got new gods and goddesses, kings. So look, I start I had was just watched a video about the opioid epidemic, and I just got chills. Uh, just thinking about how to describe this opioid epidemic. Just thinking about, and this thing is shaky. I didn't know it was that shaky. I seen it on one of my videos. But just thinking about the opioid epidemic, how they describe the opioid epidemic, the way they're going about solving this problem of the opioid epidemic is, to me, it's like, wow, are you serious? I, this opioid crisis said it's the worst drug crisis ever in American history, and not once have they used the term war on drugs. Not once. Not once have I seen them raiding houses, dragging people out the house, and throwing them in the dirt and handcuffing them. Not once. I looked up white men harassed by police on YouTube. Black people came up. I looked up white men beat by police on YouTube. Black people came up. I know it exists, but it's just overwhelmingly happening in our community versus white communities. Now they'll say more white men get killed by police than black men. Well, per capita, if we talk about numbers, raw numbers, yeah, but our population, you know what I mean? Your population dwarfs ours in the United States, and yes, it's going to be more. But at the same time, by our numbers being low. So with that being said, in a comment that they doing this, you feel me? You feel sorrow, you don't feel sympathy. That's not right. That's they could be like, you are unsympathetic, you have no heart, you're heartless. Let me tell y'all a story. My grandfather, my mother's father, was on crack, right? Crackhead, smooth crackhead. Let me move this over a little bit more. Let you all in my business. But he was on crack. He died a crackhead. This is my grandfather. My mother never called him father or endearment. I never seen my mother hug this man. It's like I had no relationship with this cat. I really didn't know who he was. So in turn, when we used to go visit his mother, I really didn't truly understand the relationship of her to us, right? Disconnection and breakdown in my family structure. Uh, my grandmother, he had 5 children with my grandmother, and they broke up. So let's bring it all the way up until now. Well, not now, let's go back a little bit. 2 of my cousins, two, was murdered by the crack dealer that my grandfather owed some money. Because his brother saw the paramedics and thought the paramedics was at his house. So he was about to go down there and, see what's going on. And from my understanding, he was also on crack. He's a crackhead as well. And they asked, were you his brother? And he said, yeah. And I guess the words ensued or whatever, and then he got punched on. All right? So he came back with a gun, shot at the crack dealers, didn't hit them, none of them. My cousins went around there to go try to calm things down. Then once the little brother came and that was it. The little brother was 3 boys, one passed. The little while back, the second boy he just want to know who punched on his daddy. He started beating the shit out of the dude. Other dude grabbed a gun, shot both of my cousins. We had double caskets at that funeral, 2 caskets, and the dudes end up going to jail. Both of them end up going to jail. The gang in that area was on their head for doing what they did. So when my grandfather died, I didn't feel nothing. Wasn't no sorrow. Wasn't like I need to go to his funeral. I didn't give a fuck. Like, okay, and so what? That nigga ain't never bought me a quarter sucker. So how can I, if I didn't feel sorrow about my grandfather's death, how can I feel sorrow about the opioid crisis in white America? When white man came through my community, white man came through my community and kicked in my parents' doors because of their grandparents' transgression, because what their grandparents did. And then they came, and not only did they kick in our parents' doors with the war on drugs, they was pulling us over at gunpoint. I'm talking about 12, 11, we getting pulled over at gun. This is when gunpoint started. They were searching us for crack. Compton, California. I grew up in a city where the Batarang it was still in use, and they had the song, like a lot of people don't know about it. You can look it up. It's called by Tidy T. It's called the Batarang. The Batarang, you can't stop it, baby. The Batarang, and everybody, when I ask people down south about the Batarang, they be like, "Oh yeah, you talking about that?" They thinking about that hand shit. No, homie, I'm talking about the tank with the hand that they tore down whole living room walls, bedroom walls. They tore out, man. I done seen eight four double-sided holes in wall that they had to put this 8x4 and sometimes 3 sheets of plywood up to cover this hole in this wall of this house that the police department came and tore down. And when they came, they hit the curve, boom, and rammed right into the house. They didn't know who was sitting right there behind. I don't know what's going on with my shit jumping in and out, but it was normal by the time we got 16 that this is normal. The police to be pulling us over like this, they just go do this and we out of here. And I didn't see too many people getting killed by police coming up, but I know of a lot of people that got beat up by police. Police will take you to an abandoned field. Police will take you to a school and beat you up. So sometimes you didn't make it. You didn't make it to the police department. You got handcuffed and put in the back seat, but you didn't make it to the police department. Sometimes you got dropped off in a different neighborhood. That was still happening in my time out there in the street. This was the war on drugs. This is what the war on drugs was to us. Now this opioid crisis is popping off. These motherfuckers is saying that they got medical treatment to prevent jail time. They got all these facilities, these police officers turning into medics. They were soldiers in our community, medics in the white community. And they still going through the black community looking for drugs and roughing us up over marijuana, weed, homie. They not doing that in the white community, homie. So when we start looking at the Malcolm X, the chick is coming home to roost. It is what it is. All we gotta do is stay straight face and watch, homie. Stay straight face and watch. And focus. You gotta focus at this time right now. The United States is going through multiple layer crisis. Opioid crisis, financial crisis, a lot economically, a lot of stuff is shut down. Wars, her military is really overextended to where she's spread thin. She's going to bring in martial law, not martial law. The draft is coming back, and large number of blacks will not be going into the draft. We will not be fighting these wars. I guarantee. Power to the people, brother. I guarantee blacks will not be going into the draft. So you treat the opioid crisis as if it's a medical issue, but they treat us, you feel, protected, homie. Hell, for weed. That's what I'm talking about. We going to jail for weed, and we still going to jail for weed. They got the police departments jumping out trying to revive. Man, if that was a black man laying down, real talk, They treat it like it's crack. You feel me? Well, I can't say pot or cocaine down there dying because I don't watch black man on the ground after shot by the police, handcuffed and bleed out. I don't watch that. When it's an opioid, somebody dying off of, they jump off the system for sure, homie. Hey, make sure you add me on Instagram, Black Power Banging. So when I go live, matter of fact, if you add me right now, we can go live on Instagram and talk this up, homie. Because this we gotta really bring this to the forefront of not just the United States, but we gotta really keep driving this in the heads of the world and how they doing us versus everybody else. But I'm Black Power Banging on Instagram, BLACK Power Banging with the ING. Feel me? But yeah, man, they smashing on us. Hey, and that's another thing that I'm talking to about brothers. Everybody don't. We need our own militants, but before we even need our own military, homie, we need to be able to feed this military. So we got to our farmers have to have jobs. If you notice one thing about the Marines, the Marines also got a MOS, a job. You feel me? So we have to first give our people jobs and something to do. Then from the jobs, start to go into military because all the farmers, their weapons was the tools that they use to farm. So because really when it comes to that, we're gonna have to protect our holdings, and that's what this is coming to right now. They got major stuff. We got to keep it black owned, homie. We got to. And we got to start conquering the industries that's in our areas. And anybody start talking about all that bullshit, the United States right now got a trade war with China because too much money is leaving out of the United States. But even when it comes to China, speaking of China, when China had the opioid crisis, they start killing the people that was addicted to opioids. They gave them a chance first. Y'all got a chance to cure yourself. If y'all don't, y'all getting executed. They executed everybody. That's what basically what we have to do. We got to purge our communities. We have to start blocking out and isolating communities and purging them of the dope dealers. We need to purge them of dope dealers. We need to purge them of the dope users, and we need to purge them of the people that's sympathetic to them. So what? You want to be sympathetic to these base heads? You get the fuck on with the base heads. You lose your house and everything. Get on. So we gotta find an area that's serious about curing our areas of this disease, and then gang members too. Hey, look, go on my Instagram. You already know I be pushing that line on them bitch ass things. That's bitch shit. I talk about gunners just getting arrested. You go shoot the black community up, but then the police arrest you with the same gun, full clip. Hell no. Man, get the fuck out of here with that bitch there, whole ass shit. That gangbang, crippin' and blood, Vice Lord GD breached the bitch nigga mentality. Now the Vice Lords, I gotta give it to the Vice Lords. They got a group that's pushing the line and that's trying to do something that for the community. I went to an event with the Vice Lords and I got a picture of them on my Instagram. Yeah, I mean, this whole opioid crisis, we need our own tribes. Forget mafia. We need our African tribes that's culturally rooted. You feel me? We get to our culturally rooted tribes, we own. They let the Italians have a mafia. And that's what Nafsi is, homie. Nafsi is the tribe. Now our language is Swahili. I'm looking for a Swahili tutor that I'm gonna pay this tutor to come and tutor my family for Swahili, especially after I pay this truck off and start paying off certain things, homie. Paying this stuff off. Yeah, we on, homie. We around here. Yo, what's the deal, bro? Yeah, we get these Swahili teachers. We go, and like a lot of people talking about, they want their children to speak Mandarin. They want their children to speak. I don't need my children to want to go talk to other nationalities and other races. We need to talk to each other. So I need my children to be able to talk to each other. This opioid crisis, even with this opioid crisis, as they dying in the black community, and you know what? Rosetta Stone, cool, but I need a person, a live person, so I could pay that person, and also I can have that person in communications with me. Rosetta Stone is me by myself. I'm gonna lie to you. I'll be on YouTube and all that. Mojan, Billy, Tatu, Ene, Tano, Sita, Saba, Kume, Tisakumi. Kumi na Moja, Kumi na Billy. You know what I mean? Unda Toko Wapi. Casino Bible, like I'm understanding it, but at the same time, man, what the hell? I don't know what's going on with this thing right here. You feel me? That's my tripping. That's like the fourth time it cut off. Hey, we gotta cure our people of this opioid shit. We gotta cure them of crack. We gotta push them out. And all these new pill poppers, these rappers too, homie. These rappers talk Papa Molly, and I'm sweating all that bullshit. Nobody knew about Molly's until they came out. Damn. You said in Philly it's the Mexicans? Yeah, white people abusing opioids. Our crack is their opioid. And the cold thing about it was making it worse that they not policing it the way they was policing it in our community. They was pulling off the streets. So really, the hyper policing kind of saved us. It saved us in a way. Oh, it's barely any Mexicans in Philly. Hey, but we only thing we gonna do if we let the genocidal process keep going, we're gonna be making room for everybody. And really, Mexico is what we need. We need Mexico to be able to make diplomatic relationship with Mexico. We need that. Feel me? Because Mexico, it's gonna come from Mexico before Canada. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, I don't even get into all that. You know what I mean? I seen that question before, and yeah, I don't be too much speaking on stuff like that. I be staying out the way. You know what I mean? Because family members to see that, you know what I mean, speaking on their family, that's just started getting into touchy situations. Hey, before a connection to Africa, bro, let's get a connection to Haiti. Let's get a connection to Jamaica. Haiti is 1,000 miles from I think what, like Georgia, 800 something miles from Florida. You feel me? So if we get a connection to Haiti first, Haiti is like 140th when it comes to riches and nation. And if we could boost Haiti to be 15th, because they say if blacks in America was a nation, we'd be the 15th richest nation. And if we could boost Haiti to number 15, then we could use now it's all good. We could use Haiti as a government, and then we could go into Africa as a government instead of as individuals. So that'd be the best thing. Boost Haiti first, and go look up Laganav. Look up what they was talking about doing with Laganav. Laganav is an island off of Haiti. This was years ago. I don't know if they're doing it, but they was talking about making Laganav a self-sufficient. They was talking about spending billions in this island, but now all of a sudden I don't know if they doing it or not. Talking about it's gonna boost Haiti, but they was trying to